Hey everybody, I hope you guys are healthy and safe. So I'm in Jakarta, Indonesia right now. If you follow my channel, you will probably notice that I'm in a different city or different country every week. That's because I travel a lot for work, but I also like to travel anyway. So even when I'm not working, I like to jump from city to city anyway. I just want to explore, but I'm not in full-on vacation mode. I'm actually working most of the time when I'm traveling because, I'm a digital nomad. So I'm fortunate enough to do all my work off of just one laptop. Now, this MacBook Pro here is obviously very powerful. It's enough to do all my work, including writing articles and editing videos, but there's only one screen, which can be a little bit limited. Also, when you're working for a long time looking at just a laptop screen, that's bad for your neck because I have to look down like this. So luckily, there's a solution right here. I mean, there's always been a solution, like buy a portable monitor, but portable monitors can be a little bit bulky and not that portable, right? So this is one of the better solutions I've seen yet. This is called a DUOONE. As you can see, it's a portable device, and it opens up like this, and it has two screens. So both of these screens, each one's 4K resolution, refresh rate up to 144 Hertz. Now, unfortunately, you're only going to get the 4K resolution and the 144 Hertz depending on your source machine. So if I'm using a MacBook Pro, I'm not getting both of those here. This thing doesn't have an internal storage or battery inside, so it is relatively lightweight. I don't have a scale on me right now because I'm traveling, but this is definitely like under 2 pounds. I would estimate like around 1.8 pounds, I want to say, because an iPad Pro is 1.5 pounds, and this is a little bit heavier than that. So the design looks pretty nice. It kind of looks like a MacBook. You open it up like this. This hinge actually opens all the way to the back. Put it up like this in tent mode and have a secondary display. But you can also use a stand to prop it up like this and have yourself a triple monitor setup, which is what I've been doing. So I have this little bracket right here that I use to prop up the monitor. You do need to plug in two USB-C cables into a Mac though, and unfortunately, because this thing doesn't have a battery inside, you also need a power source. But even a portable battery pack will work, so I have been using this setup even outside of coffee shops is using a portable battery pack. So on the left side of the machine are two USB-C ports, two HDMI ports, and then another USB-C port for the power source. On the right side, you have two USB-A and two headphone jacks, along with a couple of buttons to adjust things like brightness. So now it's powered on. I have my MacBook screen right here, and I have the DUOONE dual monitor right here. Now I should be able to bring this Chrome window over here like this, and I can even bring up top. And the cool thing is you can stretch one window across both monitors like this. So this is useful when I'm writing really long articles, like long Word articles, so I can have a Word doc span vertically across two screens, so I don't need to scroll up and down as much. This is also useful when I'm editing videos on Final Cut Pro because I can have the timeline right here and have the video preview right here. And if I want, I can put the library right here up top too. But usually what I do is I edit videos like this, and I'll have other windows like a web browser right here so I can check information on the fly, and also Slack because I need Slack for work. So this has been one of my on-the-go setups right now. Final Cut Pro, timeline, library right here, the video preview right here. And you see the color accuracy and display brightness is pretty good. Now, if I don't want to plug it into a MacBook, which is a little bit bulky, I can plug in an iPad or even a Samsung Galaxy Fold and use this for Samsung DeX. So once I plug in a Galaxy Fold, Samsung DeX will have started up, and I have a Windows PC-like desktop right here. If I pair this with a Bluetooth keyboard with a trackpad or a mouse, I can begin using this outside a coffee shop. Now with an iPad Pro or a smartphone like a Galaxy Fold, you only have one USB-C port, so that means you can only output to one display. But that's okay for casual work at a coffee shop. Having a second screen really helps a lot. The 3-screen setup, it's more for like if you know you're sitting here for like 2-3 hours and you have a power source. Because if you do power both screens with a portable battery pack, it will drain the portable battery pack in like 2 hours. Because of the design of the monitor, I actually don't need this little stand if I'm using outside. I can just set it up like this and just use dual monitor like this at a coffee shop. Now, so far I've only plugged this into iPad OS, Mac OS, and Android, and all three of these are pretty simple, straightforward plug and play. But if you plug this into a PC, you can actually activate the touchscreen here via software if your PC supports touchscreen. So this is the DUOONE. It is unfortunately not selling in stores yet. It is a Kickstarter crowdfund project, but it is already fully backed. And I believe the early bird pricing is $699 US, so $700 bucks. So it's not cheap, and $700 bucks may be a lot to ask for for a Kickstarter product from an unproven brand, but obviously there are enough people interested in it because it is fully backed. I do really like using this thing, although $700 for a Kickstarter project, I do understand the risk and why some people may find that as a non-starter. But if I see this at a store and I know I can pay $700 for it and then maybe get some kind of warranty, I would buy it because this really improves my productivity when I'm working on the go. So this is the DUOONE monitor. If you're interested, I'll have a link to the Kickstarter in the description below. That's about it for this video. I have a lot of work to do in Jakarta. I'm not here for fun. So stay tuned. I have a lot more content coming. Thanks for watching.